I came to America with $7,000 and a dream. 6 months later, I was sleeping in my car outside the tech company where I worked because I couldn't afford both rent and food. That is what one of our clients told us after his first attempt at moving to the US. Today, he is a successful executive with a beautiful home in Texas. Now, you're probably wondering, what changed? He finally learned the truth about what it really takes to make it in America. Now, did you know that while 87% of immigrants report higher income in America, 62% say they faced an unexpected challenge that nearly made them give up and go home? Hey everyone, I am Landon from Veripass, and today we are getting brutally honest about what it really takes to build a successful life in the United States. None of that sugarcoating, no exaggerations, just the unfiltered truth from someone who has helped hundreds of professionals make this life-changing move. Now, if you are thinking about relocating to America or already in the process, you're gonna wanna subscribe right now because this channel is your roadmap to avoiding the pitfalls that trap so many immigrants. By the end of this video, you'll understand both the incredible opportunities and the hidden challenges of the American journey. And you'll know exactly how to prepare for success. So, let's get started. So, how about we start with the good stuff? The American dream part of the equation. The opportunity landscape in America remains unmatched for ambitious professionals. Here's what our clients consistently report after relocating. Income potential is typically 30 to 200% higher in their home countries, especially in tech, healthcare, finance, and specialized business sectors. One of our clients from Vietnam went from making $22,000 annually as a software developer to over $120,000 in his first US position. The innovation ecosystem is unlike anywhere else. The combination of venture capital, research institutions, and entrepreneurial culture creates opportunities that simply don't exist in many countries. Our clients are often shocked at how quickly they can secure funding or partnerships for ideas they struggle to gain traction at home. Look, career advancement happens faster here. The US job market rewards results over seniority or connection. We have seen professionals who felt stuck in hierarchical systems back home rise to leadership positions within 2 to 3 years based purely on performance. The educational opportunities for both immigrants and their children are exceptional. From continuing education to the world's top universities, the options are comprehensive and often life-changing. So one of our clients, a physician from Morocco, not only advanced his own career, but saw his daughter accepted to MIT, an opportunity that transformed their entire family's trajectory. If you want to secure your US residency and access these opportunities, go ahead and click the link in the description to learn how Veripass can help make your American dream a reality. Now, for the part most immigration services won't tell you, the potential nightmare scenarios that catch many immigrants off guard. So remember that engineer we mentioned who ended up sleeping in his car? Let us tell you what actually happened. So he had accepted a job paying $125K in San Francisco, nearly 5 times what he made in Cairo. So of course he thought he was gonna be rich, but he had no idea that his take-home pay after taxes would be closer to $7,500 a month, or that a basic 1-bedroom apartment would cost $3,500 a month. Add in the $800 monthly payment for the car that he needed to commute, plus insurance, utilities, food, and the money he was sending home to family. He was burning through his savings within weeks. When a medical emergency hit and he discovered his insurance had a $5,000 deductible, he was forced to choose between paying rent or paying the hospital. That is how a highly educated software engineer ended up homeless while employed at a tech company. Look, financial reality shock hits hard. Yes, salaries are higher, but so are expenses. Housing in major opportunity hubs like New York, San Francisco, or Seattle can consume 40 to 60% of your income. And look, healthcare costs can be staggering, with family insurance plans costing $15,000 to $25,000 annually, even with employer contributions. The social integration hurdle is real. Building a community from scratch is challenging, especially in individualistic American culture. Look, many immigrants experience profound loneliness during their first year, even those with outgoing personalities. Legal complexity creates constant stress. Beyond your initial visa, you'll navigate a maze of requirements from driver's licenses to credit building, tax filing, and status maintenance. One minor mistake can create major problems. We remember a brilliant client from South Korea who almost lost her status because she didn't realize her visa required her to inform USCIS when she changed apartments. A simple address update she didn't know about nearly derailed her entire American journey. Now, if any of these challenges resonate with you, go ahead and drop a comment down below. We go through all the comments and use them to create future videos addressing your specific concerns. Now, let's talk about the timeline reality, another aspect that catches many immigrants by surprise. The journey to stable U.S. residency is a marathon, not a sprint. Here's what realistic timelines actually look like. For initial visa processing, most professionals should expect 6 to 12 months from application to approval. Now, regardless of what optimistic immigration websites might claim, COVID has just extended these timelines, not shortened them. For settling in, the adjustment period typically takes 12 to 18 months before most immigrants report feeling at home in America. This includes building credit, establishing healthcare, developing routines, and creating social connections. For career stabilization, while some experience immediate success, most professionals need 2 to 3 years to fully leverage their skills in the American market and reach their earning potential. For permanent residency. Now, depending on your visa category and country of origin, the green card process could take anywhere from 1 year to over 10 years. This uncertainty requires strategic planning. Now, we had a client from Jordan who came to the US thinking his employer's promise of green card sponsorship meant he'd have permanent residency within a year. Now, when he learned the actual timeline for his category was 5 to 7 years, he was devastated because he had deferred major life decisions waiting for that status. Look, proper expectation management is crucial for emotional well-being during this journey. So with all the challenges, what separates those who thrive from those who struggle? We have identified a clear success formula based on hundreds of client experiences. Financial preparation is non-negotiable. The most successful immigrants arrive with at least 6 months of living expenses saved, separate from any funds needed for visa processing. They also develop a realistic budget based on actual costs, not assumptions. Social integration strategy matters enormously. Successful immigrants actively build connections through professional associations, community groups, faith organizations, or hobby clubs within their first 30 days. Look, they don't wait for relationships to develop organically. Legal compliance systems prevent catastrophic setbacks. Now, this means calendar reminders for visa deadlines, organized documentation, and professional guidance for major decisions. Psychological reliance is perhaps most important. The clients who thrive approach challenges with flexibility, maintain connections to their cultural roots while embracing American practices, and develop healthy coping mechanisms for stress. A Polish software engineer we worked with exemplifies this formula perfectly. So before moving to Boston, he saved $35,000 specifically for transition costs, researched and joined 2 professional groups and a weekend soccer league before arrival, created a detailed compliance calendar with all visa-related deadlines, established a weekly video call with family back home for emotional support. Within 9 months, he had secured a promotion, built a strong social circle, and was comfortably navigating American systems. His preparation made all the difference. At Veripass, we have developed a comprehensive 4-day immersion program that addresses all these factors, giving our clients a successful rate nearly double the national average for professional immigrants. Look, our clients don't just survive in America, they thrive, often exceeding even their own ambitious goals. So how do you know if you are ready for this journey? Here is a simple decision framework to assess your readiness. Financial readiness. Now, beyond basic processing fees, can you access at least $25,000 to $50,000 in liquid funds for transition costs and emergency reserves? Career alignment. Does your profession have strong demand in the US market, and do you have the credentials or skills that transfer effectively? Family consensus. If you have a spouse or children, is everyone genuinely on board with the challenges of relocation? Adaptability profile. How have you handled major life changes in the past? Do you recover quickly from setbacks? Timeline flexibility. Can your life plans accommodate the uncertain processing times of the immigration system? Legal qualification clarity. Now, have you confirmed with a professional that you have a viable path to lawful status? When clients come to Veripass, we walk them through this exact assessment before recommending any specific immigration strategy. Sometimes the most valuable advice we provide is not yet, saving clients from premature moves that might derail their American dream. Look, if you are serious about making America your home, here is what to do next. First, click the link in the description to visit veripass.org. Our team specializes in creating holistic immigration strategies that address not just the legal aspects, but the practical, financial, and social dimensions of successful relocation. For viewers of this video, we are offering a free readiness assessment consultation. Just mention dream versus nightmare when you book through the link below. Second, download our realistic relocation budget template, also linked down in the description. This tool has helped thousands of professionals properly prepare for the financial realities of the US move. Third, if this video was helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe. All right, so next week we are breaking down how Melania Trump secured her Einstein visa, where we'll show you the exact qualification strategies used for one of the most famous immigration success stories. And if you know someone considering a move to the United States, share this video with them. The right preparation can be the difference between an American dream and an American nightmare. This is Landon from Veripass, and we are rooting for your American success story. See you next week.